Another thing I think we should talk about, maybe, since I have Jan here, is you're going to see some stuff from the new Justice for Hire relaunch,
So you did some real life superhero thing one night and decided to create an app?
which is Jan's baby. It's a brilliant idea, and I hope he won't get too upset with me if I say that. In infancy, it started off with the gym. In my gym, I mean, people that were associated with the gym were part of the original project. A lot of stuff was filmed in and around the original gym. A lot of choreography came from stuff that we did, which is all cool, right, Jan?
Yeah, of course.
Not being disrespectful, right?
Sure, great.
But I love Justice for Hire as an idea. Jan is relaunching it. He showed me some of the stuff on it. I love the idea of the relaunch too, and I honestly think actually it's going to fit in nicely with the Justice for Hire. Is going to fit nicely with the Truth Project as we create communities, and they can be alternate communities, or they can be I don't know if alternate is the right word actually. Parallel communities maybe is the right word. In other words, because again, we have people that want to be fighters, and we have people that just want health. We maybe have people that just want to learn martial arts just for the cool factor, for dare I say it, the cosplay factor, for the historical reenactment, thing, the anachronistic factor. So in other words, we're going to offer a program for people that want to be their own heroes in these little vignettes. Vignette's a good word, maybe.
Yeah.
Right, vignette's a good word, and we're going to be offering programs for that. So again, maybe it's not going to be hardcore, and it's not going to teach you how to fight in a cage. But it's a parallel community, and I think it's equally valid. And I think that's what's important, is that if we want to really be fair and even-keeled, we talk about people that want to do things for different reasons, the same martial art. And again, the training probably is not going to be fundamentally different on the foundational level. So here we are back onto martial arts topics, which is that, you have to learn how to stand, you have to learn how to move, you have to have body awareness, you want to always promote mobility and flexibility, balance. And I think that to do anything, you have to learn how to properly issue power. Fajin. There you go. So yeah, I am. I'm kind of running around, but I'm running around in the same park. I haven't run across the street yet. So, lucky for you kids. When I run across the street, that's when we get into trouble. Fajin, issuing force. In other words, because I'll tell you, if you want to do it for fitness, for example, nothing better than hitting a bag. If you have to do it for self-defense, obviously, you never want to hit somebody and have them go and laugh, right? Why do we do switch step left knee? Because if you just pick up your left knee, you're not going to have any power, and they're going to laugh at you, right? Again, some things are not a laughing matter, but we're making them a laughing matter. In other words, I had a student that was kind of traumatized because they tried to break into her apartment. Fortunately, they didn't actually get in, but I understand that. And again, I'm not trying to trivialize, especially in this time and age, self-defense. But in a way, just so we can be a little lighthearted, you have to learn how to issue power. So again, parallel communities. Actually, kind of an epiphany, maybe, doing this. Parallel communities. We're all doing valid martial arts training, even if our reason for doing it is different. I like that. I think that's a good idea.
Writing that down.
Yeah, you should write that down. Along with my joke about the Sifu. Why don't you have tattoos? Because my Sifu was Jewish. Some of you will get that joke. Some of you will go, what? So, education. We can understand things that initially seem like magic when we apply science. And again, that's how you don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. That's the cardinal sin. You throw out the baby with bathwater. If you just say, well, chi is probably not real. Meridians are probably not real. Subtle body is probably not real. You're probably not moving chi around in your body. This is at which point the peasants start gathering their pitchforks and their torches to come and burn me. But that doesn't mean we throw out all those exercises. Every Qigong exercise that anybody has ever learned, if they were real, we know some exceptions, obviously. They do give you positive results, but they probably don't give you positive results because you're, cultivating your Shen or moving your Qi around or or because of your meridians. It's, my friend Chris, who is somebody we should definitely bring on the podcast, can sit down and explain to you why anatomically, physiologically, you're getting results from the things that you're doing. So, again, we want to do science. We want to accept that people will have parallel communities, but we want to also realize that all parallel communities should be also engaging in real training, truth training with truth, so to speak. And that's how we progress. So certainly, well, actually, if you're in New York, obviously you'll be able to come and train at the school when we set up the Heroes Academy, right? But if you're not in New York, the idea as Justice for Hire grows is that maybe there will be a Heroes Academy or a Heroes Factory for you in another city. And certainly the whole idea of the new Justice for Hire relaunch is that you'll be able to be your own hero and film your own hero escapades and add them into the project. Right, Jen?
Heroes? And who are the heroes?
Anyone.
You are now listening to
And who are they saving?
Anyone. Yeah, I'm not talking too much because I'm literally writing the rules right now for character creation.
Well, there you go. I can talk while I'm asleep or dead, but I'm just trying to draw Jan a little bit in because I always feel like he's the silent man behind the screen. So
If you want me to slide in and say anything, let me know. I'm here.
he is here. I mean,
I can be present.
He can be present, but it's kind of casual Friday. We came in to talk about a couple of things. So I talked about liver shots, diaphragm shots, the infamous red sand palm on the handball court. We veered off a little bit to Justice for Hire. We veered off a little bit to my Instagram experience. And we talked about the Chin-Ah seminar. I'm going to be doing a lot more seminars at the school also, so if you're not from New York and you want to travel to New York, obviously New York is a good city to come and chill out as a tourist. So you can train one day with me and then run around the city, the battery's up, but the battery's down. No, listen. Bronx is up, but the battery's down. People riding the hole in the ground. There, that reference is even older than I am. So, I think we're going to make a short podcast today, but we'll be adding more. And of course, as you guys have noticed already, when I have short random thoughts that I pop onto, they also get added onto the Patreon here. So you can feel free to read those, and there'll probably be more coming up this week. I'm going to try to get a little bit more done this week. Jan, you're here in New York this week?
Sure am.
Yeah, so we're going to produce a little more content, and not just podcast content. I think we're going to start putting up some of those dual track things, the traditional and the modern. And I also want to start doing some of the gong gong ling gong, speaking of the not throwing the qigong out just because we don't believe in qi. We're going to start introducing some of that stuff also. So again, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. This is David Ross and my man Jan McCannis.
Come outside, my Jordan 12. Let's eat.